It's Battlebox time. This is Mission 55, and that's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So the folks at Battlbox have been sending me their monthly subscription boxes for the past 3 or 4 years now, so I can show them to you. We could build up kind of a library or a history of what's been in previous boxes, so maybe you could take a look at those and get an idea about whether you think this is something that you might want to explore further, might be worth your investments. And if you do want to explore it further, you can save 10% by using the coupon code in the video description below. But either way, this is Mission 55, and we're going to take a look at what's in it coming up right after this word from one of our sponsors. This video is sponsored by my friends at Sportsman's Guide, where I've been a Buyers Club member for several years now. So what I thought I'd do is just tell you 4 benefits to being a Buyers Club member at Sportsman's Guide. First of all, Buyers Club members get a 5% discount on guns and ammo. 5% is a pretty big deal when you're talking about a gun. And 10% discount on most other products. Second of all, Buyers Club members get access to special members-only discounts called Bullseye Deals, which are even greater savings. Third, Buyers Club members get access to 4-pay installment plan, which allows you to pay for purchases over $150 in 4 equal installments at 0 interest. Finally, and this is very recent and it is a huge deal, Buyers Club members get free shipping on orders over $49, including ammo. And by the way, they have one of the best selections of military surplus gear anywhere I've found. So anyway, hopefully that's been helpful, kind of explain some things about Sportsman's Guide, and I really encourage you to go check them out. I think you'll be glad you did. Okay, we're back, so without any further rambling, let's take you down to the old stump top and see what is in this month's Battle Box. Okay, here's Battlebox Mission 55. Let's just open this sucker up and see what's in there. All right, so first of all, there's a mission card like there is in every box, and the front tells you what's in it, each level and the value assigned, and the back kind of gives you a little more detail about the thought process that went into the box. So let's set that aside for now, and let's get started. So the first level is the basic level. It's about $30 a month, and at the basic level, you're going to get some cool stuff. First thing you're going to get is this McNet Tactical. And it's a microfiber towel, and it comes with a nice little bag. Okay, you can store it in or store something else in, and it goes up very small. But this sucker is huge, man. It is. I can't spread it out here all the way, but it is. How big is this thing? It is 30 by 50, so it is big, 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 and it's ever so soft too. So we're gonna set that aside here for now. And it comes in some nice little elastic keepers too. So let me just roll that back up and put it in. We'll put it in the bag. Put little keepers on it. Pretty good there. You could use these for storing, keeping all kinds of stuff rolled up. So there's that. That's the first item. They're giving this one a $19.95 value, which seems pretty fair considering the size of this microfiber towel. The next item in the basic box is Gatorized Stick It or Clip It magnetic mini LEDs, and let's open these up. So they are little LED lights that have pretty cool little alligator clips on them. You can clip these suckers anywhere and you just turn them on, and they also have a magnet in them right here that you can stick them on something, so that's pretty cool. If you happen to be a scoutmaster, you can put these on the guy lines for your Hennessy hammock and maybe keep people from tripping over them, or just, you know, for wherever you need a little light. If you're working, you can clip it on your shirt, on your collar, on your hat, whatever. So we'll clip that back on here, put it back in here, and put it right there. So that's pretty cool, and they're giving that a $10 value, which seems like a fair price. And then the next item is something that's pretty cool. I actually saw these at Blade Show. They had these out, but it's a work sharp little micro sharp. They're calling this. It's a knife sharpener and a tool, and it is pretty stinking neat. So it's got both a diamond sharpener here and a ceramic sharpener here, but then it's also got this little package of 3 different Torx bits, which are the most common size torque bits for working on your knife, and it fits right in here like that. Then you have a nice little knife maintenance kit that'll fit in your pocket or on a keychain. So I think that's a pretty cool deal there. So, and they're giving this one a $9.95 value. So I also think the price is really good on that as well. Finally, the last item in the basic kit is something that we have seen on the channel before. I really like this, It's the Tiny Survival Guide from David at Ultimate Survival Tips. And you may have seen, but David was cool enough to, when he first came out with these, to give everybody in my scout troop one of these. It's a really cool little survival resource. This thing folds out to be a huge sheet of tear-proof, water-resistant paper with some really, really good information on it. And I'll put a link to that video up in the corner, up here maybe, that you can click on if you want to see the details of this thing, because it's really a really nice survival resource, and the retail on this is $10. So there's that. So that's everything in the basic level. The next level is the advanced level, and at the advanced level you get everything in the basic plus some more stuff. This month the more stuff is a couple of really cool things. First of all, I like this one already. It's the Lord & Field. See if I'm smart enough to open it. Oh yeah, so it's in a little wooden box, which is pretty cool. And then it's got, they do this Lord & Field stuff real traditional. It's got like this wax paper around it, which is cool. And then looks like a little knife, but it's not a knife. It is a striker for this really cool ferro rod. And this thing has a micarta handles with a nice high-vis liner. And just get the paint off this thing. You can see it's got a nice 90-degree angle, and it absolutely strikes a strike really well. Strikes a spark off this ferro rod really well. Then it comes with some little cotton just to help start a fire. So, matter of fact, you know I can't resist this, right? I was going to try to make this a quick little video, but we'll just take a little bit, just a little. Can I do just a little bit? I bet this wax paper would burn real good too, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to start a fire on top of the stump here today. But you could also use the box, the wooden box, for some tinder because it's wood. So but let's take the cotton here. Let's just see. Just because I got a ferro rod and a striker, you know me, right? And look at that. There it goes. Okay, get out of here. Okay, all right, so that is the Lord & Field handmade fire kit. They call this the Camp Strike. Pretty cool there. I like that a lot. Just because it's cool. And then the next item in the advanced is Pyro Putty, and let's see what this stuff is. So it is it's kind of like Play-Doh with some fiber in it. Maybe like that, maybe. Well, you know, and it's supposed to be like a fire starting thing. It's kind of sticky. It smells kind of funky. It's got some kind of chemicals in it, but you know what? You know we got to do this too, right? Let's try it and see. Oh, and it burns pretty good. It's got some seriously black smoke going there too, so you know it's got some kind of good accelerant in it. Still burning too, so that's the Pyro Putty. They're giving the Pyro Putty a. By the way, the Camp Strike kit, again, it's handmade with this cool box. They're giving it a $39 value, $38.99, and the Pyro Putty Summer Blend is $10. So there's that, and that stuff is still burning. I mean, that little tiny bit. That's pretty good stuff there, I have to say. I'm pretty impressed with that. But we're going to knock you out of the way now, too. They don't catch the woods on fire, my yard on fire here. So there's that. That's everything in the advanced kit. That's a $98.89 value, and I think the cost of the advanced is now somewhere around $50 or $60. So the next level up is the Pro Level kit. The Pro Level kit is $99.99 a month at the time of this video, anyway. And at that level, you get everything in the previous levels plus some more stuff. This month, the more stuff is the Wagon Tech, however you want to say it, Wagon Tech Ion Boost Slim. And this is kind of like one of those little jump starter packs for your car that is very small compared to most of them. I've not seen any this small before. It is literally that big, about the size of a cell phone. And it comes with the little jump start cables and all that. So but the whole package fits in this box. So you see, it's not very big. And it says it's good for up to a V6 engine. So very compact form factor here. And they're giving that a $74.95 value, which brings the total value of the Pro Level this month to $173.84. And finally, there's a Pro Plus, which is the Knife of the Month Club. And at that level, you get everything in the previous levels plus some more stuff. This month, the more stuff is a Lord & Field product. Again, it's the Four-Tailed Fisherman Knife. And it's designed by Atraposk Knife basically it's a Russian knife maker's design. This is the first time it's been available in the U.S. and I think they've got the rights to manufacture this design in the U.S. now. So again, comes in a nice wax paper thing. This is a really cool thing. So it doesn't look like a knife right off the bat, does it? But it's got this little locking ring here. So you turn it that way, it's locked, and you can see it's got a little lug. When you unlock it, you can pull it apart, and there's a knife blade here and a little fork here. You could use that for and this, by golly, sharp. You could use that for just a fork for eating, or you could use it for, you know, holding down a fish while you scale it, something like that. And it's got it's a little bit of wobble in the blade here, but you'll see why in a minute. But the bottom of this thing locks like an open L. You can unlock it there, and this thing folds out like so, and then you can lock it back like so, and it locks the blade. Now you've got a really nice, very long fillet knife, and you can actually put the, if you want a longer handle on it, you can put the fork back in here, lock it up, and you have a longer handle knife. You know, if you got to really fillet a big fish, I guess, I don't know, makes it pretty cool. But I can see where this could come in handy if you are filleting a fish. You could kind of, sometimes fishes are slippery. You can stab that sucker in the head like this and just fillet it out. Magnus Anderson, you might like this one, because this is like a fillet one of your standard size perches, right? And then what's cool about it, it just all goes back up together like so. You fold that up, lock it back, and you put this back in here like so. Put the little fork in there, lock it back, and you got a nice compact little kit there that with no sharp edges exposed to hurt anybody. So I think that's pretty cool. So there we go. And they're giving this knife, by the way, $130 value, $129.99, which brings the total stated value for the Pro Plus this month to $303.83 at about $150 cost. So pretty good deal there. Okay, well, that was a quick look at the Battlbox Mission 55. And like I started doing, I try to pick out at least one or two items which I think are my favorites out of this box. I gotta say, for me this month, I really like the Lord and Field items, both of them. I like the fire starter kit with the ferro rod. You knew I was gonna like that one, right? And I really like the fillet knife thingy. I think it's really cool. I think it's great, neat design, and it's very handy way to have a pretty cool fillet knife with a shorter blade that you can use for a little more camp type tasks. So anyway, if you've been curious about the whole Battlbox thing, maybe trying to decide whether or not it's something you want to spend your money on, hopefully this has been helpful. And once again, thanks to the folks at Battlbox for sending me these boxes every month so I can show them to you. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a new video every Friday and Saturday, and sometimes random videos throughout the week. If you want to be 100% certain you don't miss a single video, just go to survivalonpurpose.com/subscribe, where you can subscribe to my weekly newsletter, where every weekend I'll send you an email with all the previous week's videos, plus any deals or offers or cool news I think you might be interested in. So anyway, I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.